as I mentioned before last time, you got a connector on the coming through the tail boom. So you want this wire on the motor to line up with that one. So as you bring it, you put the wire in there first. You get that wire to come up, or that connector to come up through that same hole where that one is, where the other connector is. And then you just have to remember to, when you put that connector together, is to go red to red. So here we go, and we'll push that in there. And now what you can do very carefully, and hopefully it'll work, is give yourself a little extra wire to work with. You don't want to force that because you certainly don't want to break. Okay, just pop that wire out the back a little bit. And now you got a little extra to work with so you can get everything moved around in the right position. So, okay, there's our red. And these are little tiny prongs. So this is kind of why I need this extra, big jet slowing down coming into the airport. I don't know if you can hear that or not. This is just about the area where they start slowing those motors down as they're coming into Metro. There we go. Now we're red to red. And now that we got that in place, we want to very carefully pull this slack back out of this wire. Not too hard though. Take it right in there until the shrink wrap meets that hole in the back of the tail boom. Okay, there we go. And you can put a little piece of silicone on here, something, a little bit of silicone, and press this down into there like that. And there we go. So now we've got a tail motor and a boom. Well, this is going to go on like this. So we fold this wire over the top and on center, and just fold it back, and you'll see how that works in a minute. Okay, now we need a rotor blade. We have that. A brand new rotor plate. This is fun working with all new stuff, but it's just kind of fun. Let's see now. Now, and we discussed this the last time we were working on the other one, that on the rear rotor blade, the cupped part of the blade always faces out away from the helicopter or away from the motor. And let's see, okay, that's another blade. Okay, and this is our little motor protector. I don't like these because it seems to me that every time you lose a prop, which is quite often, the main rotor or the tail rotor blade comes off really easy in a crash, and it seems like whenever that comes off, this little engine protector comes off. So this is almost like conical shaped. It has a wide end and a more narrow end, and you want to slide this on the shaft of the motor there with the wide end towards the motor, and that should slide on there real nice. It should. Evidently it's not paying attention. I said that's supposed to slide on there real nice. Oh, okay, there she goes. Actually, this one's fitting tight. That might be good because now it feels loose. That figures okay, because these get lost a lot. God, it kind of bugs me. I don't know if there's a trick to that or a way to avoid that, but it just seems like whenever you crash, you lose that tail motor, you're going to lose that engine protector. There we go. And we got the cup side of the blade out, away from the helicopter. So now we need a tail fin. And this is a micro heli one, which I usually have these laying around, the standard ones, but for some reason I don't right now, or I can't. There I have it. I don't know where it is. I don't know which it is, but anyway, this is a micro heli one. It connects pretty much the same way as the blade one does. This one's carbon fiber, and it's yellow and black, so it matches. So, like we said last time, there's a little hole here on the side of this mount, this part of the motor mount that's attached to the back end of the tail rotor. There's a little plug there, so you want you clip this thing on here. You're going to want that little peg to line up with that little hole. That little peg is not very noticeable on this one for some reason. So, that's odd. Okay. Well, this is just a press fit. Wow. There you go. Oh boy, that snapped in tight. Well, that's a really nice fit. So here we go. We've got our motor installed, and we've got the little engine protector on there behind the rotor blade, and we got our rotor blade on there, tail rotor, with the cup side facing out, and we've got our tail fin clamped on there with the little peg, and that really locks tight. That's a little tighter than the standard one. I really like that. That's kind of neat. Okay, so now, oh, goes in the back of the helicopter view. Tail always goes in the back. Okay. Now on this main support that comes up, you'll see the receiver hole for the tail boom, and it has a notch, an extra hole at the top, and that's where the wire lines up with. So you want to slide this in. You want that wire to go in that notch at the top. And there you go. Slide all this in there. That's tight. I didn't think it went all the way. I guess it did. Okay, so there we go. Oh, we're doing pretty good now. We've got our main mast on, our main gear. We've got the tail section connected, and I'm not sure how we're doing on time.